Nostalgia is no longer just memory, it's product design language. In modern interfaces, we see textures of vinyl records, CRT screen flicker, and the soft crackle of film reels. These are not accidental choices, they're emotional cues. They make unfamiliar systems feel familiar by tapping into a curated past. Digital tools use these visual and auditory triggers to foster comfort in users who might otherwise sense the cold, alien logic behind them. Nostalgia becomes an affective interface, warm, trustworthy, human. This manufactured past is not just about comfort, it's about control. By repackaging memory as a design element, platforms keep users from feeling the alienating weight of their systems. The CRT glow and Polaroid grain mask deeper complexities, data extraction, algorithmic surveillance, endless scrolling. What you see feels like home, but it's all smoke and mirrors. Nostalgia becomes the velvet rope around a black box, a warm, inviting lie.
Filters and generative media represent not just new tools, but paradigm shifts in artistic agency, where algorithmic.
Roland Barthes described photography as a unique object in time. It carries what he called that has been, an ontological truth that no other medium can replicate. Unlike film or drawings, the photograph is both present and absent at once. It exists now, but records something from then. It's not trying to convince you of a story. It just shows up and says this happens. That's why looking at old photos can feel like touching a ghost. They don't lie, they remember for us. But today, our memories are no longer. We now live in a world where the photograph is no longer our witness, but our tool. With algorithmic filters and A-bide generated timelines, we curate not just what we look like, but how we feel about looking that way. Nostalgia has become a product, something that can be manufactured to sell us a sense of authenticity we never really had. It's not just memory anymore. It's emotional branding wrapped in a sepia-toned illusion. We don't trust our own memories anymore. They feel too raw, unfiltered. So we look for comfort in the curated past, in digital sepia and soft focus. The paradox is that these artificial recollections feel more real than reality itself, because they are designed to do so. We accept them not as records of what was, but as expressions of how it should have been, or could be again if we just tap a button.
In California, San Jose State University will offer a 4-hour class that teaches students how to put together an IBM PC XT compatible system for less than $800.
Postman warned how technology redefines all meaning, including memory itself. In Technopoly, he described a society where human traditions dissolve into algorithmic frameworks that dictate what we feel and remember. Nostalgia, once personal, now becomes product design. Counterfeit emotional anchors sold in vintage fonts and retro filters. It's not the past we're missing, it's coherence. Just this week, Senator Pete Ricketts warned about the dangers of China's AI. Advances framing national identity as a race against technocratic abstraction. The message is clear. To hold on to meaning, we must rebrand it in aesthetic form. Designers offer aestheticized echoes of what was never the actual past, but a brandable version of it. It's emotional engineering for people who feel untethered by history. In this world of algorithmic saturation, we are sold not nostalgia for a time we never knew, but the illusion that something like the good old days once existed. It's a simulation of sentimentality, optimized to stick in memory just long enough to complete a purchase loop. And so we mistake the rebrand for real feeling. The past becomes a product with no users. Once, nostalgia was a quiet whisper in an attic or beneath a childhood blanket. Now it's been turned into a loud signal, amplified by design, sold as comfort. Products no longer just look retro. They simulate the feeling of memory itself through aesthetic choices that mimic analog warmth and human touch. Nostalgia has become the perfect commodity because it sells not just an object, but a curated version of self, like AI, learning to mimic handwriting or speech. Product design now learns to simulate emotional resonance, using aesthetic cues from analog media as if they're programmable fonts in the user experience. What we remember now matters only if it fits the design. The future is not just algorithmic prediction, it's algorithmic reminiscence, where we are made to believe in a curated self that never was. Nostalgia becomes less about memory and more about control. What you recall is shaped by what the system wants you to feel.